Welcome back, or if it's your first time, I'm glad to have you here. I'm Matt Fendora, and you're tuned in to the Choose to Live, Love, and Grow podcast, where we journey together toward becoming the best version of ourselves. Using mind, body, heart, and spirit as the anchors of our podcast, join me as we set sail into the depths of self-discovery, unraveling the interconnected layers that shape our growth. If you resonate with today's conversation, consider subscribing to the podcast. Your support means the world to us and ensures you never miss an empowering episode. Hey everyone, thank you for taking the time to listen to this episode. I want you to know that I truly appreciate you. If you've been following the show for a while, you might have noticed I took an extended break from posting. Unfortunately, I've been dealing with a lot of things, complex and simple, and it's taken my focus off of producing episodes. In the second half of 2024, I lost both my mother-in-law and my mother, both unexpectedly. My wife and I had been dealing with babysitter issues while she worked and had to change our family dynamic during that period as well. I was saying yes and taking on a lot of projects and tasks and ended up getting burnt out because of it. I was trying to improve things in my life, but doing everything all at once. I wanted to make great strides instead of allowing small moments to help guide me. I was searching for wins, but couldn't find one that I felt was worthy of being called a win. So I just kept grinding through my to-do list. I tried to push through like most men would, but I wasn't handling any of my root problems. I was focused on being the best for everyone else, that I wasn't being the best for myself. I wasn't taking good care of myself. Things were being brushed under the rug to the point the rug was so far off the ground it couldn't hide anything anymore. Things were seeping out. I kept telling myself I would get everything back on track, but couldn't manage to make it happen. It made me feel guilty and full of shame. I knew I was capable of more. I knew I was capable of making it happen, but why couldn't I do it? Why couldn't I get back on track? I felt ashamed that I wasn't following through. I wasn't fulfilling my purpose. As a man, you're supposed to lead your family, follow your purpose, and I felt less of a man because I wasn't doing either of those. On top of that, I felt guilty that I was letting my audience down. I wasn't providing them value. I was letting my guests down because they had the expectation that their episode would come out at a certain time. I was struggling to find wins in my life and just wanted to sleep. I went quiet and basically hid my guilt and shame from everyone, including myself. It was the most unhealthy way to handle all of the stress, all of the changes, and took a tremendous toll on my mental and emotional health. The biggest problem with the way I was handling it was I was holding it in. I was fortunate that during this time I found a group of men willing to talk about the hard conversations. We talked about what it meant to be a man, vulnerability, shame, grace, our feelings, our shortcomings, etc. I cannot express enough to you the power that sharing these hard conversations has on your soul, and on top of that, to find a place where you feel like you belong. I've been able to work through a lot of things, and at the same time, I have a lot I still have to work on. That's the thing about living. You're always working on yourself in some capacity. So, why am I sharing all of this? There's a few reasons. First and foremost, I'm working on getting through the guilt and shame I've built up and get back into feeling fulfilled following my passion. I'm using this short episode to right the ship and get back on course with what this podcast was intended for. I'm using this platform as a way to show appreciation to my brothers who helped me navigate some difficult times. I made this episode to remind us that we are all human and we go through very real things. This is a reminder that you're not alone, and if you keep holding things back, not only are you robbing yourself of living an authentic life, but you're robbing others of your greatness too. Find someone or a group that you can share with and grow with. It'll be one of the best decisions you've made. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. I hope you take away the importance of being vulnerable and share that with someone. Choose to live, love, and grow. Have a great day.